Right. 5 September. Right, 5 September 2022. And today I want to quickly look at the case in Kenya. So that is the election petition in Kenya, and it has been concluded today. Very, very briefly, I'm going to look at the issue of the data server, the elections data server. And this case is probably going to be a precedent, to set a precedent for election cases going into the future. And the reason why I'm saying this is that the judgment that was made today by the Supreme Court of Kenya totally ignored the fact that the Venezuelans from the company called Smartmatic have refused to hand over the server that has the election data to Kenyans. So the Kenyans are not able to look at the data that was used or that was generated in the election. So everything that has to do with the technology that has been taken to Venezuela, and it's not available for the Kenyans to look at or to analyze. And this was basically where Raila Odinga's case died. And why I say that this is a precedent is that going forward, it is going to be very difficult for someone who is going to challenge an election result to claim that they can get the data in the server. Because basically what Smartmatic has done is they've said the election data that was generated is the intellectual property and they cannot hand it over to the Kenyans. So basically that is the essence of the case. And I think this is a precedent that has been set here by the Kenyan courts. And it will be very interesting for the Zimbabwean guys who are going to challenge the election, if they challenge the election in 2023, for them to know that they are not going to be able to get data from the servers, from the ZEC servers. So that's where I want to end this today. I don't want to take a long time. And what has happened in Kenya is that the Supreme Court says there was no rigging, there was no stuffing of ballots. The chairman of the IECB, Chebukati, was right in everything that he did. So basically, Raila Odinga lost his case, and President Dr. William Ruto has been declared president. There's no problem with his election at all. And as I said, the biggest issue here is the issue of lack of evidence. Raila Odinga did not have evidence to prove his claims. And the court came down very hard on him and said that he forged some data. He falsified information which he presented for the courts. So basically that is it. The biggest takeaway from this whole court case is that the Kenyans do not own the data that was generated by the election. This data has gone to Venezuela. It will never come back to Kenya, and no one will really know what was in that server in terms of the data. So that is it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Very quick update. The situation in Kenya now normalized. The celebration across Kenya. There was a lot of tension. People thought something was going to happen. There was going to be unrest. But Raila Odinga has accepted he has respected the outcome from the court, and he said he does not accept the outcome, but he respects what the court has done. Basically, lack of evidence on his side, unable to get that server that would have proven all his claims, because all the data that was generated has been taken by the Venezuelans. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll be back tomorrow with Dr. Fedias Mteneri when we go into other issues. Thank you very much and good night.